Watching horror movies is fun, sure they are. Seeing unexpected activities on the screen scaring the heck out of us is obviously entertaining. Hearing any scary story from others also excites us, right? But have you ever thought about what you would do if we see those paranormal activities in real life? Does this statement just scare you? There are numerous paranormal investigators who are digging out haunted places, dolls, pictures, moving statues, or so for a long time. They have discovered a lot of those till now, and many more might be on the way to come for us. In this video, we will show you the top 10 scary things found by paranormal investigators. Don't miss out on any of them, so stick with us till the end. Some of them might blow your mind. Be ready. Number 10. Strangled in a Church. Greg Newkirk, a professional paranormal investigator, has been digging out a lot of paranormal activities. He says one of the first investigations he did still haunts him today. I had taken a documentary film director to an abandoned church, long rumored to be haunted, he says. We'd only been in the building for half an hour or so before a loud knocking drew our attention to the church's 10-foot-tall pulpit. For 5 minutes, we watched the thick, forest green fog manifest on the pulpit's spiraled staircase before it slowly crept towards us. That was the time when, out of nowhere, the director Newkirk had brought with him began to frantically grasp for air, as if he was choking. Sure enough, he had 2 bright red prints wrapped around his throat. They almost looked like burns, he said. Number 9. EMF Detectors. EMF detectors are used by many ghost hunters to detect if there is a presence of any spirit and energies. This detector doesn't pick up on any readings unless it is very close to any current electricity. A man called Steve was once walking between 2 abandoned asylums near a playground where many children played before they passed away. At that time, the EMF detector started picking up the reading without the presence of any electricity. This incident makes us believe there was a presence of a spirit of a deceased child wandering near that playground at that nighttime. Number 8. A doll. eBay sold a doll named Molly and it was labeled cursed by the sellers. The doll was found in the basement of a home which was burnt down, where unfortunately the family of 4 couldn't make it out alive. To investigate the paranormal activity on the doll, the static cams were set up overnight to record if the doll shows any signs of movement. Later on, reviewing the camera, the recorded shocked everyone. The doll made multiple movements that looked like there was a presence of any spirit in it, making the doll move. And this incident made everyone believe the labeled cursed was actually the truth. Number 7. The Spot. Buddy Twin 63, a paranormal investigator on Reddit, said he experienced something very unusual while searching through a house in Pennsylvania. He and his team of ghost hunters saw just empty bedrooms, moldy walls, and nothing more exciting when they were running through his home until Buddy Twin 63 went to the living room. All of his buddies were upstairs, so he ventured alone, off into the living room. He said at the center of the room there was a dot that looked like someone drew it out of coal. He kept getting closer and closer to that dot and couldn't stop staring as he was being hypnotized. At that moment, he said he felt a hand on his shoulder, but one of his teammates asked him if he was okay as they called his name but didn't get any response. The Reddit user said he wanted to leave that house as soon as possible after that incident, as it looked like there was a presence of some spirits in it. Number 6. Kitchen Spirits. Once a set of paranormal investigators got a call about a poltergeist. So they set up a camera in the suspected kitchen of that house, aiming to record any paranormal activities. After a while, when they took out the camera and viewed the recording, they saw the cabinet in the kitchen shelf open by itself. After some time, the cups started to fall as it looked like any ghost was opening the cabinet and smashing the cups on the floor to show his presence in that kitchen. Number 5. Haunted Cabin. Online reviews about this haunted cabin said people would hear a loud screaming sound from the outside at nighttime. While filming in that cabin, some strange sound was heard on the second day. But this is not the scariest thing that happened here. The people went to look outside the window to see from where and to whom the sound was coming while they suddenly felt someone had opened the cabin door in the middle of the night. They took out their gun and searched the whole house but didn't find anyone's presence there. They felt the sound so strange and no presence of anyone around them, which makes it scary and hard to believe there wasn't any ghost present out there that night. Number 4. Home Alone. After having a long day, the lady decided to have a peaceful nap as she was alone in the home. Suddenly, her bedroom door opened, as if someone opened it, which was pretty strange as she was alone and not one of the windows was opened in her home. Not only did the door open, but she also felt someone pull her blankets down slowly. She got frightened and woke up suddenly from her sleep. These unusual activities of the door being opened and her blankets pulling down made her believe the presence of any spirits in her home at that time. Number 3. Biltmore Hotel. When a group of paranormal investigators were investigating the Biltmore Hotel, if there were any paranormal activities, they were running some tests downstairs in the living room while they heard some knocks from one of the doors upstairs. When they went upstairs, there was not only a knock coming from behind the door, but they also captured some movement on the tape downstairs in the living room. They noticed the chandelier swinging so strangely that they believed there was a presence of some spirits in the hotel area. Number 2. The Bell. Paranormal investigators talked about what happened and how they felt when they were exploring an old creepy mansion. They said they came across a bell that started ringing all on its own. It looked like someone was coming by and shaking it, but no one was there. The other thing was they said they recorded all these activities so they can check afterwards. But when they came back and reviewed the recorded video, they found nothing. All of their footage went blank. Now this shows a very powerful spirit didn't want to show its presence with anyone. Number 1. The Spooky Hotel. This is not a good idea to use a Ouija board when you are investigating the most haunted hotel in the United States. However, to get more signs and footage on camera, the paranormal investigators made this decision. When they tried to communicate with the spirit, the light just went out suddenly. The balloons hanging on the wall also popped. This sudden activity happened soon after when the investigators tried to call the spirits. Now this is very obvious that the spirits didn't want them there, so it gave them those signals to leave it alone. What would you do if you've come face to face with these hair-raising moments? Would you run? Let us know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe for more amazing videos.